So welcome everyone for another round of Subnautica Modded. This time we're doing the floating bases, and today I have the beta version of the new, or some of the new FCS mods. So before I do that, I have 2 deep drillers I have to empty and remove, so no conflicts there. And I have to get rid of the storage servers, the whole storage system thing below. So I have a lot of materials I need to take out of here and move into regular lockers and then move some stuff out. So I'm going to get that done, and we're going to take a look at the beta stuff of the new FCS mods. So with both deep drillers emptied and transferred as much out as I could, I still have 934 items inside the storage system. But, you know, that's okay. I'm just going to end up basically throwing these servers away, even with items in. And again, I have a backup of my game save just in case something happens I need to restore. I can do that, but it should be okay. One of the mods is a storage mod, so I'm trusting that that part at least will be hopefully good to go, and I will be perfectly fine replacing this. All right, so right off the bat, new entry unlocked. Altera Hub, which is F2 to get that. So we've got settings, encyclopedia. Okay. So takes us to that. Okay. Settings, page not implement. All right. So some stuff, again, this is beta. Some stuff still not set right. I do like we got time, and it says I'm in Cragfield. Okay. So we got that, which is separate from here. I'm kind of surprised it's not just tied in with that. Well, let's see. Anything new? Bill. All right, so we've got a utility unit. Supplies oxygen and pressurized water to your entire base. So we've got that. And we've got base oxygen tank. So I guess tying into the idea that our bases normally shouldn't produce oxygen on their own because there's nothing for that. Now, the storage solutions, we see you got the antenna. We got Deep Driller Mark III, which, none. None. Okay, nothing needed to build it. No requirements. Let's check. I don't have anything for the FCS Tech Fabricator. Okay, so at the least I could check messages. Message from Jack Winston, Chief Engineer. Okay, click there.
Chief Engineer from Altera Hub headquarters.
So I'm assuming we're hearing the voice of somebody from FCS Studios. I would think they have not paid somebody to do voice acting for them.
Like if they really care, right? But I need you to do some tests on the Altera Hub.
Oh, no, it's not a voice. It's a very much synthesized.
To find an or consumer, you need to scan one from the Mushroom Cave. Once you have the blueprint of your consumer machine.
It did sound like in one spot, the way it transitioned was a little bit synthetic.
Your consumer machine outside on a platform. Then create an Altera Hub account. I will contact
okay, so basically it's just this is what you need to do to create an account, do all this kind of stuff with it. So yeah, there's a money system involved now, which is interesting. Scan the ore consumer located in the Jellyshroom Caves. Okay, so we got interesting stuff there. I'm more interested in the building, of course. I want to see what all we can build. You know, this is probably not going to be where it stays, but I want to test some stuff out and just see what we get. So, all right, this is like our create account, and we get money and do all that. So we got a nice interface, production. Okay. So we got this, got value shopping cart type thing, replicator, non-living material scanned by the material or matter analyzer. Okay, so we can make biofuel for bioreactors. The deep drill, maybe that's what it is. I gotta unlock it because I haven't got it yet. Create the account. Okay, I got a card. Bank account is 0. So, yeah, I can't buy anything. I have no money. Trash receptacle. This is interesting. So, instead of it being just a trash can, it will send it to the recycler from the inside of your base. A little typo there, guys. I also seem to be having some problems with it not focusing right with that. If I bring this up, like, it's blurred. Like, I can kind of read it, but it's got a blur to it. Like, it's not quite focusing correctly when I bring it up, and I'm not sure what the power is the signal, if that's static, or is that change and I have to do something to replenish it later. Okay, page not implemented for that. Not for settings. For bases, I'm not sure how I have 10 bases. Oh, wait, I guess it's counting every platform, which I kind of hope maybe there's a way to turn this off. So, like, for certain bases. Okay, said Jelly Shroom Cave, scan and ore thing. So, I'm not sure what ore is talking about. Oh, and it doesn't want to open. Yeah, I can't use that while I'm in there. Oh, it's even blurrier now. I think it's getting blurrier every time I use it. Yeah, okay, that's not helping. Something's not quite right there. Yeah, it's definitely not playing nice. Okay, so just to find out for sure, I don't know if they have something that automatically causes it to spawn in here, or if it's something else I'm supposed to scan that, you know, just unlocks it. But it's said to come to the Jelly Shroom Cave to scan something, and since this is the only real base outside of a few platforms, I'm assuming it would be something here I'm supposed to scan, or hit an unlock thing. Though, of course, I'm not seeing anything unusual. Yeah, I don't see anything different over here, and I didn't see anything different on a couple of the platforms. So if it's here that I'm supposed to scan something, I'm not seeing it. So it seems a little bit better now that I'm back on my base platform, but you see there's a noticeable blur to this side compared to here. This is a little bit actually legible. I mean, it's definitely got kind of a blur to it, but you see that's just completely blurred. And that is not even really readable anymore. Altera needs your help. I can't tell. It's blurring on the edges. Like, it seems to have a blur going around the edge, like it's blurring inwards. And because this is very clear right here, so I need the hub to make an account. So I did that. That's multiple ones right there. Listen to that. 10 diamonds, 10 gold. Well, I actually have that. Build 2 ore consumers and start an ore process by adding ores to the machine so you generate cash. Okay, well that, at least that part was readable. Ore consumer. Okay, I went all the way through the Jelly Shroom Caves again. Did not find it, so I just went ahead and unlocked it, and there we go. Yeah, that I did not see that anywhere in the Jelly Shroom Cave. So it may be a case that existing games might have a problem right at the moment with this, but yeah, I went all through it twice, and that was nowhere to be found. So got an outside version of it. So yeah, we're gonna put that in. We had a request, and now it's getting blurry again. Like, that is crisp. That's crisp. That's blurred. So something really weird going on. Now it's got like a vertical kind of blur going through this area. Like, that's completely blurred. You see that crisp normal text and then that immediate blur right there. Like, something really weird going on with it. But okay, we're gonna skip that. I've got this, and I need to build 2 ore consumers. All right, so I need to do 2 of them, and 10 diamonds, 10 gold. I can do that. Yeah, this was not what I was expecting. I was expecting to be like, okay, here's the new Deep Driller Mark III. I'm going to go ahead and start building it and be good to go. And now I'm already burning through some of the materials I saved, and I'm actually down a good bit. I didn't think I would need that much gold to start with, and I've actually used a good chunk of my gold already. And now I've got to wait for this to process. Do like the effect of like I guess it's supposed to be smoke. Is very good detail to the vapor. Hey, okay, I got something finally. It finally processed the first one. And okay, so wow, what? Okay, account total 36,000. Okay, so yeah. One was 15, one was 20. So it does tell me on that. So you need, if you're going to do a large amount of ore processing, you need a lot of these. They're not that expensive, but yeah, that's gonna be a lot of materials just to make money to buy stuff in order to build. So I guess that's kind of the trade-off thing, is instead you use the money to buy something instead of having to actually use the raw materials to buy it. So you don't have to say, oh, where is it? Deep Driller or something like that. Like, yeah, Deep Driller is 210,000. It doesn't require you to have like 3 titanium ingots and this diamond and all that. It's just, you need the money. So if you really want to, you could just sit there, get one of those going, processing a ton of titanium, or in a good spot, a ton of diamond, assuming diamond is more expensive since it did just convert 20,000 versus 15,000 for the gold. So you could just create a diamond farm with like 2 deep drillers and just load all the diamonds into the processing and just be making tons of money. So I guess it does help in that way. It's just definitely a big change from what everybody's normally used to with this game. And so once you throw the ore in, it's not still in there. So it's not like, because I just added another diamond and it's already gone as well. And when I tried to add it, there was nothing in there. So it's not, you throw it in and it sits there taking up space, kind of like a bioreactor where you throw stuff in and if it's completely full, you can't add any more. You can throw a whole load of stuff in, close out, open it back up, throw another load of stuff in. I'm hoping there's a method to automate that process. Like if I put one of these next to the deep driller, can I have the deep driller pumping straight into this, or have it pumping into one of the storage depot type things and then into this? Because that would be a way to completely automate the whole money making scheme. So I finally got my account balance up, 217,000, and that's enough for a Deep Driller Mark III. So let's add it to cart. I know, like, you can purchase multiple ones, so it's not like, you know, you have to buy them individually. So buy all, purchase, and exit. All right, so I've got a kit. Yes, time to go build. And gotta make sure I build it right here next to the same spot as before. Okay, so I got more money come in, so let's go and get the deep driller placed here. And I'm trusting that it's still going to do the same function as far as power. Yep, connecting in. Lubricant needed. Okay, well, I knew it was going to need lubricant, but I didn't think it would need it right away. So it doesn't come with lubricant. Good to know. Thermal plant charge. So it's got a built-in thermal plant now. In addition to solar, you see solar is 900 power max capacity. Before we just saw kind of percentage, now we see a number. It shows percentage for the sun value, and then you can place it right there with thermal plant. So yeah, all right, time to go get some lube. So before it took like 5 lubricant in order to fill it up. So I am going to start with 2. Because I don't know if it's going to fill it up like all the way or what. Okay, so it looks about, yeah, 33% from 2 of them. So you could say 17%. I do like the very small point value for that. So yeah, and I do like, it's got actually sound now, like a pumping type sound to it, you know, and the animation of these, not just the little lasers, which we now have, again, what looks to be a drill kind of going down. So I'm definitely liking the new look to it. But of course, ores per day is back to 12. I want to see if the ores per day functions are still the same. I'll assume they would keep it pretty much the same since they already did that. Minimizes confusion. And since I'm doing one, we'll do this. Yep, so that works. Okay, so we need toggle filters. I want titanium and diamond because, well, diamond makes a lot of money. So what I want to do is, I don't know if this is going to actually tie together or not. But if it doesn't, it's fine. I come here. I don't need diamond at the moment. I grab the diamond from here and I just go and toss it in. And it's tying in to the account. So I'm not sitting here. Oh, actually, I wonder, can it process? No, it won't process sand. No sand. Sand is not an option. Oh, it is not processing anything. Okay. That's interesting. I just noticed I put diamond in, but it's not processing the diamond. Of course, I can't take the diamond back out. So I guess I'm losing that diamond. Can I build it on here? Because it did not tie. I mean, it's close enough to tie into this. And it had the diamond in there. Let me try this again, unless it just went really fast. And I'm not getting any diamond. Come on. Diamond. Okay, so I put titanium in. And it's not processing. It says none pending. Pressing F. So it's not pulling power from here. Oh, and I am draining power. So it's not pulling power from there. Great. That means I really need like a platform or something here. All right. Just because I can make the money now, I'm going to go ahead and set up some stuff for decorative purposes. And, you know, I want to try to show off a couple things I remember seeing in the video they sent me. So this is not where it's going to stay. Oh, I can put that on the wall, even though it's supposed to be a stand. Okay. Wait, I thought smart TV with wall mount kit, smart TV with stand kit. So the smart TV with wall mount kit is not mounting to the wall, but the smart TV with stand is mounting to the wall. I think this is backwards. All right, that I can work around it because I bought a cabinet, and that means that yeah, I can put it on here. So I've made it work. But there we go. We actually have a TV now playing, and left and right. Okay, lets me change stuff. Right arrow, left arrow for channel, up, down for volume.
Sunlight.
Oh yeah, look at that. But it's not giving me an option on anything else. So right now we've got one channel, apparently. But hey, I've got something actually playing video in here. So we actually have a floor rack variation for these servers now, as opposed to just the wall rack, which wall rack is 6 servers, floor rack 17 servers, so requires a floor. Yeah, probably still the best bet in the under area of the Cyclops to use the wall server racks, but you know, if we're building here on the base, I can use these and line them up along the wall. Of course, then it comes down to the fact that I need a lot of money for buying each server too. Okay, so matter analyzer, you know, we're just gonna put it in here, right next to this. For now, later on, I'll put some other stuff in there. So, okay, I need creep vine, acid mushroom. What? Acid mushroom doesn't work? Was it like, oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so I can only put one in at a time, maybe? And I gotta wait for it to process. Okay. So no fast getting a bunch of seed options. So I guess I'm gonna wait. Yeah, for now, I'm doing good on titanium. So I'm just gonna put it to nothing but diamond, just so I can get more. And actually, you know, I'm gonna turn this up because I'm doing okay in terms of power. So let's go ahead and put it to 100 per day, because I know from the previous version, if I put a second one there at 50 items per day, I would actually be consuming more power between the 2 drillers for 100 items than if I just did 100 per day here. As you can see right now, it's only 11.66, which it was 7.66 before, I think. So yeah, I would have been doing 14 if I had put a second driller there. Of course, second driller would also have its own solar power production. All right, it's done. Updated database. So I'm assuming I only have to do it like one time, or yeah, I only have to do it one time. So once you analyze it, it's the same thing as before. Salt to make it. So I've got that. So we're going to start with this one next. Kind of wish it would analyze more, especially since there's such a large area for stuff to be put in. Like, I'm wondering if maybe if I could put in more than one of the same thing, which helps it analyze faster. But at the same time, in the end, you're still going to get just one database thing. So I've got a database. It's time to do some hydroponics. So last time, I kind of expanded out this whole area to be the new hydroponics area, which is probably still more than I need. I might actually turn part of this into some of the ore processing. So we got power. Okay. Or at least it lit up. So, light toggle. Okay. Current DNA samples. Oh, okay. That's power. Where do I put in the DNA samples? Okay. That's weird. It let me click in a different spot. All right. So we'll do one creepvine sample, which, yep, it took it. So it's tying in with the EasyCraft mod because I didn't have salt in my inventory. So it did work for that. And it's just 0 to 50. So it balances out, which is a great thing. And it's off right now. So 10 minutes. Let's go all the way. Oh, it's still toggled. Okay. All the way up is 1 minute per. Oh, how am my power doing? How much is it draining? No, I'm actually losing power now. With everything I've got producing, I'm actually losing power. It's slowly draining. So, yeah, this is going back down to minimum. I can wait 10 minutes. I am noticing from a distance, it's hard to actually read the white text with yellow around it. Let's see if there's a way to customize that. There doesn't seem to be an option for the color scheme on that part. I would say that might be a good thing to change just because it is kind of hard to actually read the white text on a bright yellow background. Okay, so database shows table coral sample and that, but is not letting me put the acid mushroom in, which is very interesting that I cannot now grow acid mushrooms in there. So at 100 diamond per day, I think I've got enough to keep 3 of these pretty well stocked and active and generating a good bit of money to allow me to pretty much get to where I can buy whatever I want. However, I'm not going to start blowing anything yet. I'm just going to let stuff kind of build up and get myself more options. Like, okay, biofuel. Use it for bioreactors. I'm assuming bioreactors will still work the same way. So we might have to go ahead and try that. 9 biological items of any size. I'm just going to put a turbine here and see. It looks kind of centered, but it is not. Oh, well, it's here. Turn it on. Production 99 per minute. Okay. So that gives me some power there. And I'm just going to go on inside this way. I'm not even put them over here. I'm going to put them closer to this area. Not needing to go out as far. We'll even start with it right here. Like that. And, oh, this actually looks pretty much the same as far as what it was before. So I need some biological samples to put in. So it's not at all a good option because they really don't produce a lot of power. But I can still put in 9 total items. So I've got 7 of those in there, and they're not going to produce a lot of power. Again, the lantern tree fruit has a very low power output compared to a lot of other items. So this is definitely one where I may just end up building, like connecting out and building a separate stack of multi-purpose rooms just so I have alien containments. At least until somebody gives us an alien containment that can be built outside. That's what I really want. Somebody give us one that just lets us build it outside in the open air, because just that would be awesome to have a stack of those. But all right, I've got some extra power coming from there, and we'll just see how much that helps. I'll probably end up doing a lot of those and a lot of solar panels once my overall production of everything is back up and going, as I get more deep drillers and such put in place. But right now, I've got plenty of money going. I've got more money coming in. This is a major shift from the way we normally do things, where we have to worry about the actual materials to make a kit. Instead, we're buying the kit by trading in materials. So again, it's kind of a interesting departure because we're taking a very different approach now, but it gives you a new opportunity, which is like what I'm doing. Diamond is like 20,000 right there. You have 20,475 per diamond processed. So just setting up a nice little deep driller and producing a lot of diamond is going to keep me covered in terms of how much money I need to make to buy things. So it does give a new dynamic to things with this, and it's very interesting, but a big shift from what we're used to. But I'm gonna let some money build up. I'm gonna start prepping some more stuff, and we'll take a deeper dive into all of this next time when I have plenty of money to kind of afford more stuff. But that's it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know, and let the guys at FCS know what you think of the new mods, what you think of this so far, what you're seeing here, because they're still working on these. These are beta, so not everything's working right yet, and not everything's implemented, but leave a comment and let them know what you think. And of course, hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. As always, I'm your host, Mr. Spicy. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to keep it spicy this week, and I'll see you in the next video.